How's it going, everyone? I know it's been probably an awful long time. I'd say about 3 or 4 years since I've actually done a video for you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some more drawing techniques that I've learned through my college years. Yes, I do still do some guitar stuff, but it's mostly bossa nova and jazz. But what I'm mainly interested about is drawing now. So let me show you what I've been working on. It's John Coltrane drawing, actually, in all pen so far, all pen. And there it is. Oh, sorry, the mic kind of fell there. But it's a John Coltrane, like I said, drawing that I've been working on, and it's all pen. Just to show you. So far, what I have done is I've kind of done the basic drawing for it. And what it came from was a picture that I kind of found online that I really liked. And I'll actually show you it right here. I don't know if you can see this, but let's see. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at right there. I guess I don't know if you could see that. Kind of hard to see. It's John Coltrane. But anyways, back to drawing. What I've basically done is my technique, like I said, is all ballpoint drawing. And what I like to do is I like to map out everything with a pencil first, and then I like to go in and like to draw it with a regular pen. Preferably a ballpoint pen with a 1.2 thick rating on it, so it's not too hard, but it's not too soft. Because if you have it too hard, it will not blend and you can't get that nice gradient that you want. If you have it too soft, then you can't get the darkness that you want. So I tried to pick between a ballpoint pen that was a little bit of both. As you can see here, I pretty much have the gradient through the main face and where the dark areas go. I want to work on that a little bit. This whole area will be colored pretty much black by the pen as soon as I get working on it. Just to give you closer detail, you can see that I use the circulism on the skin, so it makes it look a little bit more skin real-like, so it looks realistic. The reason why I use circulism is so that it can bring out the skin tone. What I mean by that is that it will transfer the picture that I am drawing into a realistic form, and it will seem very lifelike, and that's how you get the photorealistic dimensions of the picture. I know it sounds very hard to conceptualize, but it's just how I work it out in my mind. For example, just to give you a little tutorial, I'm going to start on the ear. First, I'm going to start doing it as dark as I can. You want to go from your darkest to your lightest. You want to map out what your darkest points are going to be. As you can see, I already have that mapped out in pencil. I have which parts are going to be dark. The dark parts are pretty much the big spaces. So I'm going to set this up so you can see this a little bit better. So you can see I'm starting to work on the dark parts here. And we'll keep going. See, it's starting to take shape. You can see the ear form, the cartilage a little bit more. And this pretty much just comes from the darkest tone that you can get from this pen. I'm pushing very hard. The only problem with that is if you do not get it if you do not get it scaled, then you will see the light reflections on the darkest part. That's because pen is in ink, and ink emits light very well, unlike pencil, which is graphite, and graphite doesn't emit the light very well. So as you can see, all I'm doing is just darkening here with the pen, filling in the spaces. Eventually, what I'm going to do with this ear is that I'm going to take a light pen to it, which I've already taken most of the ink out, and what I do is I draw for about an hour. I sit here and I actually do this for about an hour. I sit here and wait till the ink is almost gone, and let me switch to the other pen. So what that means is that I get a very light gradient, almost like that. You can barely see it, right? Well, that's how I get the pencil effect. I get a very light gradient, as you can see, from going from the dark, this dark part, to the light part. It's the kind of gradient that I get. It's very hard to explain. Once you get it with the pen, you'll kind of know what I'm talking about. Start out with pencil. Start out with pencil because you'll learn gradients very well. The pen is very hard to work with, but once you capture it, it can be a very effective tool. So this is my tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope many more are to come. Thank you very much for listening. Have a good night.